Yo, what's cracking? Back with another pick a card on what the hell is going on. Pile 1 is the Earth, Pile 2 is the Parachute, Pile 3 is the Lock, Pile 4 is the Eye. So, take a second, pause. I know it was kind of blurry, I apologize. The sun's pretty bright, and you know, see if it focuses in. But, nonetheless, please take a second and use your intuition. It's one of the best things you got. And then I'll get back with you. What's up, Pile One? Um, Whoops. This is my hair cap. But what I'm getting is that like you all, your energies, there is a problem that you have to move past from something that gave you um, gave you something to think about at night, and you replay it to understand the clarity of it and how things could have gone better. From night and day, you see it clearly, and you accept what's happening, and it's kind of difficult. You're going through a lot of mental challenges, is what I see. It's a lot of swords energy. Swords represents air and intellect. Uh, and there's a decision or choice that you had made that that you didn't perceive to be mature, like for it to be understood and like rational. It was a choice that you saw that was irrational in your past. And to succeed, you have to come forward in a mature and disciplined manner and have the strength to choose over one decision, because you're going back and forth with it, but with discipline you wouldn't have to really worry about giving too much up. You're just presenting yourself more. You'll see that you'll like it, and you'll put down those burdens that you were carrying from that decision that you've been making. You've been watching yourself. You've been watching yourself make these poor decisions, and you know what keeps you up at night, but you keep moving forward, and you recognize what you have to do to move forward. Um, and also, maybe in being these authority figures, you need to realize when you need to loosen up in certain times and be more giving of your tangibles, if you will. Not necessarily tangibles, but be more giving of the things that you possess. Maybe you've been a little too airy and thinking about how you want to weave things together, but you haven't been putting in the work for it as well. You need to, yeah, loosen up a little bit. Learn to loosen up. Remember the wise fool credo. It is not so important to be serious as it is to be serious about important things. The monkey has an expression of seriousness that would do credit to give or to any scholar. But the monkey is serious because he itches. The physicist Niels Bohr had a simple philosophy. Some things are so serious you might have to laugh at them, and some people are so closely married to the idea that they put themselves at a pedestal, put them up on a pedestal. Therefore, loosen up, and get into an offbeat frame of mind, and find things that you can make light of, even if you are, even so, of your basic ideas and beliefs. And then we're going to give you the Queen of Heaven. And this is the Isis Oracle deck. Where are you at? 39. And with the Queen of Heaven is blessed from the divine Empress of the skies. The Queen of Heaven, the divine Empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority. As a man or a woman, you have a life path and a spiritual leadership that brings qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So work on that. Work on being more compassionate and giving more of yourself. And choose to break out of that childish mentality to move forward and be able to balance things. Be critical but also giving. Don't get too caught up in the little things. Just drop them so you can move forward. Yep. Thank you. That was group number 1. What's up, pile number 2? So, there was an idea that you had that caused you worry, something that you were looking forward to presenting to the world outside of your mental, and it caused you worry. And the idea was, I apologize. The idea was about a happy family, but things changed, and now you know what actions you would need to take to move forward towards your happy family, but you feel as if there's a lot of things that you still need to cut off to make yourself presentable. And the things that you have to cut off, you kind of feel as if they're all failures. Like, all the things that you tried moving forward to has always ended in a failure. And so you perceive this possible form of foundation stability to start as an illusion of success. But it's like the moon and the 7 card show that there's could be illusion around work and success around work. So you have to keep moving forward, because both of these are the Knights of Swords or the Prince of Swords, and they're fast moving young men. And so you have to move forward and continuously moving forward, and not letting the idea cause you stress and worry and put you at a halt. It's an idea that's really enticing to you that you would like to start, and you don't want to get caught in an illusion again. So for your happiness to really flow out and to really for it to be at its best and flow forward, you have to accept defeat sometimes. You have to accept what are the flaws in your system. You have to understand and be open to hardships. It's going to be a lot of hardships before you are finally able to flourish, but with those hardships, you are able to add characteristics to yourself to make you a much better individual. And so you're allowing worry to also dictate how you feel about this situation. And you need to cut that off so you can move forward with your token prized idea. There's 2 starts here. There's 2 ones here. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And that's really towards your work and not getting caught up in an elusive mindset. Accept what you need to cut. Accept what you need to cut. Even though it'll be difficult, it's a parachute. You gotta parachute it. You gotta jump out a perfectly working plane sometimes. But you're already foreseeing what was happening. Abandon the idea that you're always gonna lose. Because you will lose, and you will lose a lot. But it's okay. Because hardships make better people. Look for ambiguity. Basically, how else can your problem be interpreted? Don't don't let a specific problem invade your mind and then it just completely overshadow everything. Don't let your happiness and power get stolen because you're the only one that's allowing it to happen. You feel me? 34. And step your vibration deeper into love. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There's nothing to fear, there's nothing to fear, and only more mystery and awareness of powers and protection of divine love and experiences. Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired influences. The pyramid of life confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time to end that interference with love and compassion. See, you gotta cut this shit off. You gotta cut certain things out, and you'll flourish. Trust and believe. You'll enjoy it. Thank you, Pile 2. Yo, what's good, Pile 3? So, you guys are waiting for, I guess I would say you're prey, but no, you're just waiting. You're scouting out for the best opportunity to move forward and point yourself out and actually express yourself and how you feel about a certain situation. Unlucky for you, you have a certain mentality that if you were to move forward with your emotions and how you feel about a certain situation, everything around you would just slow down and stop. And the person you are expressing your emotions to or the situation you're expressing your emotions to gets flipped on its head and it puts you in a poor position to the point where you feel like you will be neglected and there will be something lacking in you, which would cause you to become defensive and very, very reclusive. And like, not reclusive, but it would cause you to bring more problems than needed. Oh, wow, that's crazy. We got all 3 nines right here. And so it's like, it's completion on self-deception to pointing yourself out and dealing with the confrontation to straight happiness and straight and real happiness with emotions, and then happiness and energetic and feeling. But your happiness will have to push through for a rebirth, or you will feel like you're a disappointment, and which would keep you restricted from expressing yourself. You don't. But if you move past that form and thought ideology of disappointment, your rebirth will be happening, and growth from pain and anguish if you just strive outside of yourself and look forward to expressing yourself. One of the biggest things you can have on this planet is regret. Don't be regretful in the actions that you didn't take and the opportunities that were presented to you. So, surprise. What surprising tactics can help you reach your objective? What things can you do that are outside of yourself that will help you get closer to what you're perceiving the end game to be? we can look up Goddess of 1,000 Names. Let's see what this is. There we go. Isis, endless, what is it? Endless emanations, emanations. Oh my goodness, I can't read. Of the priestess. Isis, with many names, forms, associations, and expressions, is referred to as the goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits the name, faces, and the roles that you play. Are just one of your beings. Yet you exist beyond them. Beloved initiate, as a vast being, you are currently realizing that you are not limited by any previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering, or even more of you. Be more of yourself and don't restrict yourself. So go out there and express your feelings. You never know. Alright, thank you. Group 4? Yeah. No, you're group 4. Something is moving very fast to you. I just would like to say there's a lot of fucking movement in here, and it's all based upon your actions. Oh, sorry. It's all based upon your actions and how you get things moving. So there's a tangible idea that you all are like really pondering on starting, but like it's a balancing back and forth. Do I go with this tangible or in my emotion, or do I just keep it in idea? Like, do I just keep looking at it? Do I go back and forth? You're really indecisive about how you want to move forward until you've officially came up with, yeah, you know, matter of fact, I would like to be direct with my thoughts. So you harness your thoughts, you harness it, and you are emotionally happy about the maturity that you have cultivated through the Emperor and Temperance. You have 2 strength cards right here, which is only signifying that there's... Oh, wow. Never mind. I read this wrong before I read it. There's 2 strength cards signifying that your happiness is all through your work and through you and how you present it to yourself. There's an idea that you want to present. There's a little idea that you want to present, that you want to move forward, but you're kind of held up on it. As long as you have the strength, and to be honest, the strength to move forward, and the strength and the happiness to move forward, to open doors, your maturity over whatever feels like there's a blocking presence in your sadness will get overran. This blocked section will get overran by the opportunities that you move forward through seeing all new opportunities and moving forward with the opportunity that you possibly want to present to somebody else, and not letting the fact that it was a difficult time to stop you moving forward. There's, like I said, a lot of movement from the Chariot being your last card to you got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is always moving forward, plus the 8 of Rods, that's moving forward. And it looks as if this King of Cups wants to move forward, presenting this opportunity. Opportunity to the person that was possibly cut off. And you pass them the cup and showing them the opportunities that you could present to them, or stability that you could present, instead of being all caged up. Open up the opportunity, the doors for yourself to move forward. That's actually pretty fire. That's pretty fire. There's like a whole bunch of major arcana cards on here too. So add some space. Where can you add some space in your current project? How adding nothing would be beneficial. And also Temple of Obsidian. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. 74. The Dark Healing Chamber. Beloved Initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage into both hands and journey within, to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy within or without, to bring us more deeper into our own being as we seek to find as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. So, go further within yourself and your mental and bring out the strength that is necessary for you to present your idea, your project, whatever it is that is in front of you right now. Journey within to present in the outside. It was lovely. Thank you very much. If you guys are very interested in a personal reading, please check or DM me on Instagram or email me. My link tree is in the description blocks below. Oh my goodness, I don't do this often, as you see. And yeah, my Patreon will be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. All right, thanks.